What's up, guys? I'm LQ. This is the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me right here at my YouTube channel. This is where we talk about all the geeky, nerdy stuff that we love to talk about. Movies, video games, comic books, and TV shows. And right now, I'd like to give you guys my thoughts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Episode 5. And yeah, I am completely on the not popular opinion. I'm completely in the minority opinion when it comes to this show, but I haven't liked it. I really haven't liked it. And that's a shame because I really have liked, was really looking forward to this show. But the more the show progresses, the more it's obvious why both these characters are side characters and not main characters in any of the movies. Because they're just not really that interesting. And the villains are not that interesting in this show either. I'm sorry, Carly is not a compelling villain. I know they try to make her compelling by creating this gray area that she exists in. I'm sorry, she's a terrorist. The dude that John Walker killed deserved to die. Just let me say that. The dude that John Walker killed deserved to die. Alright, he blew up a building with innocent people in it. He aided in the killing of Lamar. I mean, this is a bad person. Alright, this is a bad person who has hurt innocent people. Thanks for taking him down, John Walker. I'm sorry. It's all about optics, right? It's all about optics. It was not okay for him to kill that guy in public, in front of the cameras, right? In front of all the cell phones that were out. But if you hop into a spaceship, hop over to another planet to assassinate somebody who wasn't bothering anybody anymore, Thanos wasn't bothering anybody. His war was over. He was living out his days in peace. If you hop into a spaceship and go over to assassinate somebody who's living in peace, a vengeance assassination at that, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, when they hopped to this other planet to assassinate Thanos, it was a vengeance assassination. Exactly what John Walker did. A vengeance killing. Captain America partook in a vengeance assassination of Thanos. I'm sorry. The only difference was the phone cameras, or the camera phones. That was the only difference. Now people will say, that's not why they went over there. That's not why they went there to get the stones, not to kill Thanos. Alright, number one. I seem to remember Captain Marvel saying, I'm gonna go kill Thanos. And Captain America wasn't trying to stop her. Captain America was like, well, you want to come? Right? All right, number two, did Captain America, are you honestly trying to make the argument right now that Captain America was like, yeah, we're going to go get the stones, but Thanos is going to be fine. We're not going to have to kill him. No, he knew what was going to happen. Captain America knew they were going to hop over there and they were going to assassinate Thanos. They knew that. It was a vengeance killing. No different than what John Walker did. No different. Alright? I'm sorry. It's going to make me unpopular amongst the Marvel nerds, but John Walker's not that bad of a dude. And it was even, that point was even driven home in episode 5, that he wasn't that bad of a dude. You could tell his frustration at the fact that he was being left out to dry by the people who created him. How frustrating would that be? That's a treatment that soldiers actually get, right? You can tell his frustration at the fact when he was talking to Lamar's parents. You could tell his heartbreak. You could tell just that it broke his heart on what happened to Lamar and just what an honor it was for him to serve with Lamar. I look at John Walker. I look at his entire journey in this series from the end of episode 1 through now. I look at his journey, I'm like, he wasn't a bad dude. He was what he was made. The government made him into this person. But he struggled consistently with trying to do the right thing. You know, he struggled with what it meant to wear the Captain America outfit. He struggled with whether or not it was a good idea to take the serum. This is a person that wanted to do right, but he didn't have the high moral fortitude that Steve Rogers had, even though I don't necessarily think Steve Rogers had that high moral fortitude, right? Like I already said, we talked about the vengeance killing, but how many people got hurt during Civil War because because Steve Rogers thought he was above the law. I'm just saying. So again, one of the most one of the most intriguing and interesting characters in the show is not Sam or Bucky. All right, let's talk about Zemo, because Zemo is also a character who's far more intriguing than Sam or Bucky. Let's talk about Zemo. I thought it was great, that scene where he gets arrested by the Dora Milaje. Of course, he's at the Sokovia Memorial. Of course, that's where he is. I love that he wanted to kind of part ways with Bucky amicably. I've taken my name out of I've taken my name out of your book. Just this. I loved it. I loved his interaction with Bucky there at the end. And I love that the Dora Milaje is going to put him into the raft, because that means we're going to get more Zemo. So yeah, Zemo only had one brief scene in this episode, but it set up something bigger. We're going to get a lot more Zemo. And again, Zemo, John Walker, far more interesting than our leads here. Val is more interesting than our leads. I'm just saying, Val is a more interesting character than Falcon or Bucky. And she had one scene, and all of a sudden we're talking about the ramifications on what it meant for her to be in this episode. Is it the Thunderbolts that we're talking? I think it's probably the Thunderbolts, right? It could be anything that he's getting recruited to, though, that Walker's getting recruited to. So yeah, I'm not very interested in Sam or Bucky now. I don't think that either one of them are interesting characters, and I don't think that there's a particularly interesting antagonist in this series if it's Carly. I don't know. The way it's going, they're going to go ahead and make Walker the main antagonist. And that's part of the problem with the show, is that, like, what are they fighting? Who are they fighting? What's the ultimate goal here? Like, I see Sam and Bucky, since the very beginning of this series, they were jerks to John Walker. They were not nice to him. It wasn't his fault. I don't know. The whole thing is ridiculous. So, yeah, what's in the case? It's going to be a new Captain America suit made out of vibranium, Black Panther technology, etc., etc. I think we all know that by now. It's important to know that when you throw the Captain America shield, it works best if you do flips between throws. You throw it, and then you flip around, and then you catch it. I don't know. And it's also important to note that you can throw the Captain America shield, and it will embed itself into a tree, but it's just going to knock Zemo out. I don't know. This show just hasn't worked for me. And I know it's worked for a lot of people, and that's awesome. And that's good. I wish it worked for me, but it doesn't. I think it's stupid. I'll watch episode 6, and I'll have high hopes that they'll finally clear up exactly who it is that Falcon and Bucky are fighting. But I don't have hopes that it's going to be... I don't have hopes that this is going to be any kind of good conclusion to this storyline, because really... this just has been a story about nothing. It's been a story about nothing. I don't know. Well, not a fan. So go ahead, roast me. Go in the comment section and tell me how I'm wrong. But I'm sorry, Falcon Winter Soldier's been stupid. So I don't know. If you feel like getting more honest opinions from me, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, but I'm always going to be honest. I'm not going to love it just because it's Marvel. And WandaVision was great. Falcon and Winter Soldier was stupid. So thanks guys. Until next time, we'll see you later.